tournament, man.
This is one of those.
You can say the biggest. This is one of those tournaments that.
Talks, man.
You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear, you know what I mean? I wasn't ready. I don't want to hear none of that. There's too much money on the line. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins, I just want my PC. You know what I mean? Yeah, it took me a minute to try to raise this money, man. A lot of phone calls, a lot of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, nah, I'm just playing, but like, nah, I'm just saying, like, yo, it should be no excuses when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna win this tournament.
Yeah. Any thoughts? I'm just wondering, Smack, you walking around, does the tension feel any different than the other Ultimate Madnesses? Feel like they're more serious right now?
Absolutely. I feel like, you know, everybody's really prepared. Everybody's really not playing. Everybody's dead ass serious. Like, and I mean, even though 15 people are lying to me, talking about saying the back is coming back, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, but they really believe themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I like. I like that type of energy because put up the JAKK prize of 100 stacks just to see who really won it. So, you know what I mean? This is a serious tournament, man. This is one of them.
You can say it's the biggest.
This is one of those tournaments that, like, you know what I mean? I don't want to hear no excuses.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear, you know what I mean? I wasn't ready. I don't want to hear none of that. There's too much money on the line. You know what I'm saying? Whoever wins, I just want my PC. You know what I mean? Yeah, it took me a minute to try to raise this money, man. A lot of phone calls, a lot of, you know what I mean? Shit, nah, I'm just playing, but like, nah, I'm just saying, like, yo, it should be no excuses when it comes down to, you know what I'm saying, who's gonna win this tournament.
Henny, any thoughts?
You know what I'm saying? This is UF3, you know what I'm saying? We just chopping it up in the background. We're about to start the show. You know what I'm saying? The first battle, what we doing? Where they at? Where they at? Where they at? Yo, come on, so you already know what it is, man. They about to come. I don't know who's the first battle, like, you know what I mean? We got, like, you know, 8 battles for the day. I don't know which one Beasley picked, but let me see what's going on. I think he's picking them. I don't know. They not ready yet? All right, so we just chilling, man. Yo, man, come on, man. What's up? Where they at with it, man? I'm excited, man.
Smack, you ready? Smack,
where they at, man? It's lit. You know what I mean? So, Hattie, what's up, man? What we doing,
I was in ball mode. I threw the towel over my head. I was ready for the ball.
I got new nails in the building, you know what I'm saying? New experience and all that, yeah? New expressions, new experiences. We doing everything we got to do to keep it moving and shit, but I just want to see what's going on, man. I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I see Drugs over there doing laps, so.
Drugs Nancy? Yeah. Oh, okay. I ain't even see drugs. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even see them.
Let's work.
You know what I mean? Come on, boy.
That energy.
What's up? What we doing?
And money on the line, she ain't coming back from the floor.
You know what I mean? Oh, she writing? Yeah, where she at, boy?
She writing?
You know what I mean? But nah, man, this is about to be a movie, man.
It's a different seeing this type of stuff.
Movie.
For 100K, I guess she want to make sure she all the way ready. All the way right.
100K, man.
Shit, 100K, I kill a nigga for real.
Shit, man. You know what I mean? Word up. You know what I mean?
He said, Noodle said, fuck she think this is.
Oh, we got Fit in the building. Yo, Fit, what up, Fit?
She said, fuck she thinks this is.
Word up. You know what I mean? Long time, man. You know what I'm saying? What we doing? When you gonna blink? When you gonna blink? Oh, shit. Okay. Yo, where my coin at? Who got a coin? Let's do this, man. We're gonna do this right, man. We're gonna do this right, man. We're gonna do this right, man. We're gonna do this right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do this right.
She go like, well, Adidas, brother.
I don't know where the coin at. Nah, come on, let's do it. Give me. You can flip it. Yo, Nunu gonna flip the coin and see who'll go first. You know what I'm saying? Pardon the delay.
It's all good.
Pardon the delay. Oh, there you go. There go the official joint.
Heavy motherfucker.
There go the official joint. Guys, yo, look. This is heads. This is tails. Heads, tails. Nunu flipping the coin. What's up? We'll call it Yoshi G. You know what I'm saying? Going up against Drugs.
Like head.
He told us you laughing like that.
There's a flip. There's a flip.
She just
There's a
go to
flip.
point
Like, you know what I mean? Let's do it.
Let's just get it. I was just speaking my dreams, soliloquy, playing my role, until thoughts aloud on stage, soliloquy, something about that night to blur. But I tried to miss it. I remember Mac Mail from the back, like hold it down by the chicken. That was glue. Button had to reconsider. Yo, she just different. I'll fuck your best friend. Your and we even want to call you by your government. I think that's what you should use. If drugs not in, you not potent, we not quoting. Let's black nigga pick a new move. Plus, I want to see the man behind the llama. You need a new groove, so to call you drugs,
Right.
does you know justice? I mean, yes, you get cooked bad, but you never control substance. So fuck you, fuck Goonies and the crew. Chico Beasley smack for 100K. I will fuck y'all too. Get to know me. Rap.
Let's get it.
As far as I knew and y'all knew. You ain't even think you was gonna win. Just wanted to be with 13 niggas in a small room. Why they even call you? You looking at a savage in the flesh with a large tool. That thing with that is small too. But the jacket is best. All the news you see, you tackles on the text. I'm vexed. Your mother next. Knock, knock. Your daughter started
so
drama.
far.
Cut her head off and bring it on stage. Like this is your mama. Like we're about to rob her. She a gunner. I bring a beat. Everybody wanna be on the gun show. Today deleted scene. You ain't seasoned, queen. You gotta rap with me. So just call it quick, because you don't got one quotable that don't involve a dick. I'm tired of this. And y'all let her slide with this. She said some basic sexual shit, and you act like this bitch cooking. Shock value, because she talks about sucking a fucking dick. That's what I don't get fully. That shit only shocking to niggas who don't get pussy. I swear to God, I'm so tired of hearing about this bitch cooking. You talk about it every 5 seconds. It makes it less arousing. This snub ain't nothing to mess around with. 38 in the box. Let's see what's so special about it. Go to the trunk. Pull a weapon out. I'm gonna slide off. Turn around. My God. I just throw your machine. Press the button. Time off. Slide off. The nerve up. A bitch only goes far. But make names about y'all done hype this bird up. This shit unsuitable. How that pussy top 10 with your baby daddy in the crucible? This is unusual. What the fuck is this? You should get $1,000 for anybody that can prove you mess with a little tip battle rap. I want my money, bitch. Gang.
I say that's account. You know when you do something big, pop the drugs. Now I got me history. Deal with it. This month I will risk bar for drugs. I lost too much to addiction. So now I'm hard on drugs, and if I'm prone to it, and the arm come out, it's not in vain. It left scars for drugs. I don't fuck with you niggas. When I chalk it out, gun show, I hope so, cause ain't shit inside your rounds, your friends gas you be. Choose anyone in your head like Cassidy, use it. If you know what's best for you, but use what you rap with me. Or you gonna be a pretty little light-skinned casualty. I'm talking, you need to actually be dumping on stage, son. Light skin mentality, you're not ready to fight. Rap with me. I'm not gonna hold you drugs. Nancy Reagan said it best. Just say no to drugs, I dare you. Try and school me. It's only over drugs that you make me a blood, but nigga, you ain't no thug. I see you getting cracked in the streets so bad. You got some trees with the gateway drugs in my way. I get you beat on the highway, only a bitch behind bars and try to say, that's new edition. We want that old Joe. New edition.
Ooh.
What? Now how that sound? Mad cause I was humping around with my there. While every step I take, they try knocking me down. This got me down. Fucking tournament, fucking money, this got me down. I lost everyone in my life because of drugs, like Bobby Brown, so yes.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's what the fuck you said.
Stay showing my ass on stage for shine. Only right I mentioned mooning you, nigga. I cannot believe what you let that old man do to you. I mean, I got my own VA stripes. To bust the move, cause when your homie had to come to your rescue, I almost lost my cool. Been unexpected to pull out with something I ain't no twerk can do. Now get me lit. Yo, she flames spit. Get to know me.
That's what you. Dang, I wish you had that at first.
Shout out to my manny. acting. Your daughter's at an age she can get on the internet and watch what you do. You gotta really realize that your call's affecting. She can open an app and watch her mother rap about sucking and fucking her way to the top, giving her false. You steer your daughter in the wrong direction. That thought shit was cool at first, but now it's all in question.
It was not cool.
The same little girl you kiss on the forehead and say goodnight to.
Right.
It's the same. Who else is there to be blamed besides you? Why not teach her about birth control? Because you're supposed to break the cycle. You the one she gonna stay up late and cry to. We'll at least try to. But mommy's always out of town chasing battle rap, what she should be doing. This shit is sad. When her daughter's sick, she's supposed to be giving her super light. Mommy's too busy booking her flight to the next super fight. You really think how you moving right? But you won't watch the throw. What the fuck is going on? Yo, so you are grown. And you're mid-30s, acting like a fucking clown. I don't care what you say. 99% of every woman's goal is to settle down. But the way you act, it'll never be. You're too worried about the brotherhood. You need to be worried about your motherhood. Yeah. Two zipper, go home.
Let's get it. Last round. Yoshi G is on you.
Stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me, nigga. What's a stop bar? Hoping Jack get time off? That's literally nothing for me. I'm that sick. Hormones raging. I need to make a life switch. I'm just living single. I say, hormones raging. I'm just living single. I gotta make a life switch. Like turn off, getting turned on by some light dick. I never seen so much darkness in a bright bitch. And if I couldn't rap, I wouldn't gain shit. I just dropped my daughter off to her father in Atlanta. We in the parents, so it's his turn. I mean, any objection by me, his daughter would be out of pocket. I mean, it didn't help hearing my mama keep telling me your daddy ain't shit. Or get out my face, you look just like that nigga, you making me sick. So if I'm my best, usual, I root for you. I cannot imagine what that kind of pain would do to you. Just don't give up drugs. I know that's like an oxymoronic way to soothe you through, so if this gives you any comfort, I guarantee she'll bring your daughter to your funeral. You think you control my mental?
That was crazy.
Psych drugs. Good shit, man.
Yes, sir. Give it up for Yoshi G, y'all. You heard? Last round. May 13th will make a year since I seen my daughter. If you're watching right now, Kennedy, I love you. So you up here rapping your heart out because you want to. I need that 100K so I can pay for the lawyers to come through. I'm not here for a battle. I'm here to make sure my daughter don't become you. Because his father's... That's crazy, because I feel like shit like that shouldn't even have a price. So if I lose, it'll be my saddest night. Don't play with me, because hugging my daughter means much more than 100K to me. To say the least, you probably gonna fuck somebody raw today. I mean, for real. You don't see your own worth. It's broad as day. Yeah, I'm not here for a battle. I came to face my fears. Let's get it clear. You put yourself through so much shit for battle rap dick. One day I even found myself helping you. Lobby couch, because you ain't have no revenue. You would have been sleeping on that hotel lobby couch because you ain't have no revenue. You flew your whole ass out there with nowhere to stay. You a homeless sexual. You respectable. This whole shit, you need to put it all to rest. Y'all crazy if you think less.
Yo, she's second and third.
That's you in your jeans. You just get stressed.
She stumbled.
It's the way you carry yourself. That's why other girls get more. Fast.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Give it up for drugs. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. First battle of the UM3 tournament. You know know what I'm saying? We're gonna go to the judges right now and see what they talking about. You know what I mean?
You lost!
Stay right here while we get, you know what I'm saying, the decision from the judges real quick.
90 seconds.
You lost!
Right now, you have 90 seconds.
That was
90
crazy.
seconds. Less than that now, by 85 seconds.
That was crazy.
You lost!
What's up,
We're
man?
early. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they both did their thing. You know, there was some heavy bombs dropped, you know what I'm saying, on both sides, so, you know what I mean?
You lost!
Really like, you know what I'm saying?
You do know that?
You know,
Because we can't
the
really
judges
say-
gonna be talking about.
The
you know what I
judges
mean?
ready now?
They should be ready. They should be ready. Now, ooh, man, before that choke, I was already feeling like drugs should be already, you know what I mean? Committing to what he was saying a little bit more. Because his angle was crazy. His angle was crazy. As soon as he got to that second, I ain't write nothing down in that second. I did get the, yeah, you know, he did. No, she did a small stumble. It was something, angle should have been like, she should have been hitting some angles a little bit harder. Alright, so I think in the first it took a little long, but at the same time they beat her in the first, she was built. I'm so glad that she went to Yoshi to try to get us like that. She built up to whatever it is in the second that she want to do third. She built up like literally everything. Her vocal, everything just gets built up. That's super crazy. That's crazy. She had a comma crack line. My bad, I was talking about him though.
Listen, man,
Because he lost, man. He lost.
I just want to say, you going out there doing that energy.
Second and third. She won second and third. That ain't gonna hold you. She got second and third.
You know,
Yeah, that's about it.
that was very, very brilliant of you. But
She took second and third. Second and third. The third round, she really was saying a lot. She said a lot. I just, there's some way to take drugs. I keep going back to kind of like more benefit of what she's saying, but that choke really hurt you, drugs. She stumbled, but she played it off, and she had a cool line with it. I think it led up to that. If this brings you this, try to bring discomfort, that I'm gonna definitely bring it to your funeral. That was the line of the whole battle. That was fire. That was fire. I said that man wrong. But when it was just as she really built up. Drugs took a little long. Like the second one he got to it. The second one he got to it, I feel like earlier. But it just ain't hit like it should. Like it should have hit harder. It hit hard as hell. It should have hit hard. Drugs, I think you know that. It really should have hit harder. Third round, why has you choked, bro? I gave Josh the second and third. I want to talk about the same time, I guess they was all, but I ain't really had that much. I didn't want to make it drag more points about it. It's just I like this battle though. I do like this battle. That first one, she had no performance with it. It would not work. She had a coma crack line. Hit drugs first was crazy too. He had the 13 N-word line. That was crazy. You should be used to attachment text. That was so fire. Getting shot from far away. That was fire. That was one of my favorite drug lines. He said that, but drugs had a lot though. He had a slug line in that first one. This slug ain't nothing to mess around with. That's fire. That's fire. And that Yoshi, it just I feel like if Yoshi had added a little bit more performance, if her bars were stuck through a little bit more with me, or compared as much to drugs, so I feel like he bought it right out the gate. You circled her, but that type of movement helps. If you don't feel like that, think about it like this: you have to rap your ass off. Your ass off. The rapping that you need to do. If you think you're gonna stand there and not, if you're gonna build it up, but I see you got this no shade, no disrespect. I was about to blow out the word lunatics. But I was about to compare you to that. But if you have that in you, and you really build, that's cool, I get it. But it costs you around. I feel like it costs you around. I really feel like plus his round was super crazy. His first was super crazy. It took long as hell though. I ain't gonna hold you. And it made the 2 minutes feel long. But drugs was wilding in that first. She was wilding too though. She really was wilding. She was cool. Drugs was wilding in that first though. I ain't gonna hold you. This is a really good battle. That second though, oh man. Drugs came out with that angle. That's the biggest thing. Came out right with that angle. And that's pretty much all I can do with that. He came out with that angle. And that was a good angle. And then the third was a good angle too. He just choked. And the third actually didn't hit as good as the second to me. And Yoshi's third didn't hit as good as her second. But her third was fire. Her third was fire. The way she started it off, brought it into it, everything. I hope y'all not slipping up no more over these guys' shoes, man. Don't do these slip-ups no more. Don't do these. Get rid of them, you know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. And I'm pretty sure everybody was in the interviews saying how they was ready. Ain't nobody gonna go in the interview and say they wasn't ready. I'm gonna say that in every video, whoever comes through the same thing that I'm feeling right now. Ain't got nothing to do with drugs and him slipping up right there. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But I'm just saying. I'm gonna say the same thing everywhere. To anybody else who do it. And that's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure nobody's gonna say that they wasn't ready. Like y'all was ready. Y'all was ready. I could have been a judge out there. I don't know what these guys saying. I don't know what they saying. Let me tell you whoever I'm right now. Y'all can hear what it is? Who is that? Who is talking?
You get better and better, and you can see when she's rapping how.
Okay, it's Minnesota. I don't know who that is either. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, but there it is. So I can't see it, so I don't know if it's done yet, but man, that's pretty much it for me. I got Yoshi 2, second and third. Drugs got the first. That choke really hurt him. And I was sitting there thinking like he didn't have that choke, it make it so hard to listen to somebody after that. Cause when you choke, you break with your connection that you was making. Every time, it don't matter. It's in our head. It's human for us. It's like, you know what I mean? I don't care if you got Minnesota Luke ears or Eminem ears, no, whatever those that is, or perceived to be, do it. No, I can't do that. But oh, I might have to start soon. My camera only allows me to do a certain amount of time. Half an hour at a time? Oh, I appreciate that camera. Okay, cool. So in that case, yeah, I'm probably going to end this in a little bit, right, in a second. But yes, pretty much, that's good. I'm glad I paid attention to that. I didn't want to have to see nothing that they were saying, and that was the whole point. I didn't want to see nothing they were talking about at all. I didn't want to see none of it. I didn't want to hear none of it. I wanted to get my perspective on it, because regardless of who they pick, I gotta, you know what I mean? I just feel like who I would have had. And I'm gonna find out in a second who they picked. But now I gotta go off of who they had. We ain't never talk about the judges, so we gonna talk about the judges. I wanted to talk about the judges we gonna talk about the judges. I ain't gonna maybe go back. I don't know. I really can't never hear what they said. So I'll just wait and see what I see out there after the first round is done though. Alright, let me get back into this before this cut me off. Alright, man. Who got talking now?
Well, I think Yoshi's third was better on stage. In this tournament, I would have wanted to see a little bit more.
My fault for putting these expectations up so high. Bullshit story that my brother with some chick that was pregnant with his kid.
No!
A week prior,
and then
there's a story floating around about him arguing with some. So what you trying to take yours back? You was a bitch. I hear these bars tonight.
Are you talking
to QP wrote them. Ooh. The fucking fuck boy. Boy, yo, prep discography, my nigga. Do that, you bitch ass nigga.
Yo, give it up for my man Sway. You know, let's get it poppin'. We gonna go to the judges. We gonna go to the judges. Yo, listen, man, it was a lot of.
All right. I'm not gonna spend much time while he's battling this one. I feel like Prep started off really strong in that first. This is a good battle. I like this battle a lot. He started off mad strong in the first, like super strong, like a lot, like he was just hitting back, the back. He had the I don't care when we get the switch, like that's, he was just hitting it. When he got to that line, it was killing him all the way up to there. They never used to use your name, he had a whole thing with that. And I can say it just slowed down 80% of the way. That means a lot. That means that that last 19 to 14%, I feel like, could have been like, you know what I mean? Because he got cut. I thought it was going to hurt him when he called the time on him. That was the whole thing. And I'm just like, oh, so I'm listening to what he's saying. He was building up something again. And he kind of had like a little, it was like maybe one little thing earlier on that first that was just like, seemed like a little filler, a little long. But it was like one thing though, that first was like real, like tight, I was gonna say flawless, I ain't gonna do that. But it was hard to tell, that in the beginning of that. He had the bottom of the homies, I think when he started getting in, it was like, but then he stopped them, yeah, I mean, I don't know. And then the second though, regardless, I mean, we got Sway in his first. Sway had a good start, I feel like. And he had about a good period that was just not hitting in the middle. But I feel like it was just every other line, like that was, in a way that was dope. And then he picked up crazy. Sway had a crazy, about 16, that was crazy, maybe more. I think it started when he was talking about what he was, I worry about, you worry about something being fired, you worry about your pen being fired, or you worry about the fire being in your pen, I worry about switching the new fire. That when he started that, everything after that was crazy. It made India a little bit weird, like a little slow. I guess he maybe thought that like, time might have been up. I feel like maybe, I'm not, that's a reach right there, you feel me? But I just feel like that maybe, because it just like, it was just like toward the end of the second. But he was dope, it was crazy, because like I said, he had a good start. He had a real good start, and then he just went crazy in that. But Preps, beginning of Preps first was way too strong. I feel like he did it for so long. I gotta get Prep that first round. Second round, Prep. They didn't really, I'll say this about both of them. They both didn't really start that strong in that second. They both really did. But they both picked up in the middle. And I feel like Prep throughout the whole second was a little bit more on beat. What I mean by that is more consistent with it, more how I was feeling. Sway wasn't. You could tell he was starting another angle, which was taken away from what he wanted to, or which you feel like he would tell what he was used to doing, what he would want to do. Besides, like really, he was attacking, but you could feel more attack coming. Like you could feel it coming, and it was more like it was bars to lead up to something coming. It just wasn't more of wasn't hard enough compared like what Prep had. But they both really ended strong. I feel like they both ended strong. He had a haymaker, cannabis, smack OG. Prep had that on. You think the nigga behind the lens, gonna do something with the crack of America, the screen, something. I don't remember how it was. That was fire though. He was just going crazy. Like he was going crazy for most of the round. Majority of the round, I get that to Prep too. That's crazy. I feel like Sway's first, his Sway's first and second was about the same page of what his first was. Like it was good too. It was good. They both was good. But Prep's first and his second was just a little bit better than his. Yep, pretty much. That third, when he had that guy, no, he had the first before the guy one, he had a pick on somebody your own age, 44. Like just that even before that, about 8 bars before that was crazy. And then after that was dope. He had the Gotham line. He's gonna do something with Gotham. Like he gonna call one call. It's gonna be Batman at Gotham and back or something. I messed that up. It was fire though. And then Suede third was dope. It just didn't. I feel like Prep's first round was his best to me. Prep's first round was his best round. The third was fire. The third better than the second to me. Both the first and third was better than his second. But the third was dope. But I feel like I like that first one a little more. So I'm trying to think of anything I remember hearing. And but when it comes to Prep though, he 30 them, man. Cause Sweet with his story was just he stumbled a little bit. We ain't got no ghost writing rooms on neither of these guys. So you know what I mean? Ain't none of them. So that's your whole some deficiency, you know what I mean? Some decline right there. Because Judge choked. He choked and he still won. That's crazy because I really just thought they wasn't going to ignore that. But I was just not even thinking like, nah, they can't even let her keep going. Like I said that to myself, like a wasted slot. We ain't even cool yet, but that's a wasted slot. Like there, they can't just pull somebody out right now and throw somebody out for Yoshi. That's a wasted slot, and then that'd be not fair to that person. But that'd be crazy though because they got her out of here the first round. They was not letting her keep going. That's fair. That makes sense though. You shouldn't even. We gonna talk about that too. Why? I'm touching Yoshi's thing. Why even bring that up though? You feel me? Why even bring that up, Yoshi? Why even have? If that was planned, why even do that to yourself? Why make it seem like that's gonna make it anything better? Like this is a tournament about what you're saying, what you're gonna do. You don't need things like that that's against you. Like that's not you might not be the coach. Just doing it's like that. Nah, what was that? Come on. I felt like that right away. I was like, but why are we even talking about this? Like, this ain't even like news. I'm used to tournaments. You know what I mean? I'm a 3-season tournament vet for this. And why are we even talking about that? Why are we even talking about that? But anyway, why am I even talking about Yoshi? But I'm just saying because that stumble. That's why. So I'm probably gonna talk more about that with Yoshi though. So. So I'm about to get ready. I'll go to the bathroom. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure when this will start though. But that's why I got this. I got 3-0 prep. And I'll get into my bracket when you know what I mean? When I get into my bracket. So we go to the bathroom. What we at next? Who's speaking? Let's go find out who's speaking.
So who's the moment? I did feel in round 2 I didn't think that approach was effective at all.
Rotation page. Who the 40 gonna cook? Or the automatic flip page. It's an audio book. Can't take the heat, but he's still in the kitchen. Nah, let me get off that 5 subject before he starts spiraling. My boss beat his conviction. I'm up in Aldi's, let it spray in a lean swamp covered in the algae. After twerk passport, you were supposed to be stabbed. Really complex, box with God, he'd rather dance with the devil. Little Nas action. Hey, what happened to being the same nigga in real life that you is on the internet? John saying he had to go. See, you ain't use your intellect. The 04 piston setup. I've been a threat. See, that ball was the stimulus. I'll let one rip. You heard that before, King? But if he do, our yellow page is. I'ma still do numbers on him, the tech flow, you set no, fuck am I still rapping for? This nigga was dead when I said yo.
I know you live a double life on a fraud, nigga. But truth be told, I ain't really into that.
Ain't it funny sounding like another nigga when you rap? Hey, why you wanna go and do that, Swamp, huh? Your home, you grew up with some hustlers. You grew up with some hustlers.
And back to your home
niggas props. Two of them became
told you.
And I actually suffered, dude.
I didn't see Jerry not that nice.
So you can't give niggas like this no money when they not ready. Shit a mess. Don't you got 4
Not
baby
that
mamas?
good, man.
Oh, they school. That's Aaliyah. If she coming 4 page letter, I'ma rock the book. Nigga, you don't rap like that. Punch scheme or stack your skills up. That 4-bar setup was corrosion. A nasty build up. I'ma kill you in due time, nigga. Don't you ever fuck with God. No, I'ma kill you in due time, nigga. Behind every fucking bar.
I know a lot of motherfuckers wonder why I park so close to the door. On Clubhouse and Discord. If you don't die tonight on site, I'm in the hospital pulling Discord and Discord. I'm ready from the swamps, motherfucker. Keep it young. You like to teach but I need a challenge. If I swipe or the niggas I'm withdraw, you gonna be left with 0 balance. You be fucking scamming. You be scamming. I be trapping. It's kind of the same skill set. But nigga, I might finesse you. Cause the shit I ship, nigga, it's too much shit, dog.
Last round, questions on you, let's get it.
Oh, y'all think original Batman, nigga, you broke. Can't even buy your girl the titties you want. And get shot in his back, drop your phone. What happened to your spine,
here and there.
Casey pulled your card, fraud, making you hard as hell a book. Which is even more reason to chime in about this Zell you took. What you know about? What you know? Your chick. Brooklyn.
Who did that part?
Well, give it up for Jerry West, y'all. You heard? Last round, Swamp is on you, close it out.
He knew he was wilding though. To the
A lot
prop.
of niggas be talking that good
He got a
like,
wild on the prop.
knowing damn well they don't even know how to hold a praying for a fucking bond like it's a single parent home. It's the type of nigga that be catching his reference to a weapon. That part. My blade got a GPS system on it. It's a track hawk. Man, if I talk about a fucking blade, a nigga probably
It's a track
got
hawk.
scuffing it. It's nothing iller than telling a nigga you ever
His
been
blade
hit
got a
with deuce,
GPS
you don't die,
on it.
you keep suffering. But you gonna die here in LA. And your obituary gonna probably be a postcard. This nigga here is so fraud. Nothing you say faze me. 7.62s, 308, 223. Nigga, you choose which one I light around. Rap, nigga.
Next up for Jerry West, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. That's going to be a tough one to judge, boy.
Nah, that's not tough at all. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna charge it up. So we got the first round. I got Swamp taking it. First and second, Swamp third was his best round. I want to get right to that. I turned my camera up. Swamp third was his best round. Jerry was good at the beginning of the first. He came out mad strong. I feel like he came out again a little bit stronger in the second, but it just wasn't hitting as much as what Swamp was. It really wasn't. It wasn't. The third, if he had what he did in the third every round, would have been way better than me. I'm trying to get straight to it. Jerry had the spiral in line. The spiral in was fire. He was just going downhill. He was a lot of ball wasn't really making sense. It wasn't like hitting at the end. Either wasn't hitting or it wasn't making sense. So that was a big problem with Jerry. I feel like that's been going on for a minute. The Aldi's to algae, like that didn't connect to me because you started off in the school with the store, the market, then you ended off with, and there was another line somewhere around there too. Why the Lil Nas X, he brought it up, it was weird, it didn't really hit, it just seemed like just using it to talk about. The Swamp impersonation was fired on that first. The Swamp impersonation was really fired. That was dope. He killed that, and what he was saying was dope. And it picked up a little bit at the end, but it was going down. It started off alright. Swamp first, he was just going crazy. The scheme, I feel like the scheme he took could have been harder though. It could have been a lot harder. And then he just thought he did good. He had the wild wave line, like this would be a new tool for this bitch. I like that. The bullet, he's like, he said, you ain't never seen rebuttal a bullet, bitch. Like, you don't rebuttal bullets, but alright, it's cool though. So Alright, next week was it like I like the homepage. No, that was Jerry that said that, my bad. But that line with the rebuttal part, Swamp said, but Swamp first was just better to me than Jerry's first. And like I said, Jerry's first was okay. It was just too many spots that wasn't. I can't say dry. They just did not hit. Dry and not hit is two different things to me. I swear that somewhere else, but it just didn't hit, and or didn't make sense. And that's another whole different thing too. And they could fall underneath that, but it's still, we'll talk about that in 1, 2, 7. But Swamp third was hard. It started off strong, it dipped down a little bit, and picked right back up. Like his third was hard. His third was his best round. But if Jerry would have bought what he had at his third for all 3 of his rounds, Swamp would have lost. But Jerry did not bring what he bought that propped out, man. He bought a propped out propter. He bought a propped out. Huh. I should have took a bite of my bad in this. Let's see what they have.
You know what I mean? Keeping the baby up like I'm trying to see.
I'm listening to it.
Like, you know what I mean? I sing 4 pages,
that baby line was
fire, all that dope. Swamp kicked up.
What they sound, showing me y'all blogs. That's how I had the guards on the tip. And y'all out here talking about who. Every blog gonna serve you. You trying to give us overproof. Throw it up and choke. Cause Rum ain't there for taking shots. They ain't got no job if you really put work in. Tell them what I get better with. Time.
Let's get it. Welcome on. We invite we'll clap it up and go welcome on. You's a motherfucking battle rap flunky, nigga. Been in this shit double digits. Your name don't sell no fucking tickets. And now you out here doing funny business? Thought you was just gonna duck Big K and come win you some money, didn't you? Ended up getting robbed. You lose your rules. You should move. You was after we beat murder, and he heard.
Oh my God.
9 years old with a PO? That ain't street, no. You was a geek, bro. Extra time just in case your homie rowdy. Clown. You just a relative of the relatives. You ain't even with the pack, you thirsty. I can't lie. It's gonna be easy, Pip.
Why do you hear somebody say
Plus, you standing in front of a potential twerk rematch. The fans do not want to see you win. Sink or swim.
I said, take one, but you're clipboard, and you only make movies because you're winning more sense than a casting director. Nigga, you can't. That's why you're getting twisted. Let Twerk get it popping with a red rag in your face. Left him alone. So long he turned it into rum, see? And the gun was... on a writer's block. Stop playing. Let's get it. Second round. Nitty's on you. Let's go.
Hey, yo, Adam, man. Might be good. I'm still trying to push. You was lying. Using everything. And that's why he was crying wolf. You really is a goof. I'm glad that he was leaning ridiculous. How you try to pick up pimping and landed in a failed pussy, you failed fully. You die soon, non-shoot, main organ struck once, his aorta fucked up like a drive-through, slide through. His main organ struck once, aorta fucked up like you decide.
Alright, let's get it. Last round, serious. Let's go. It's on you. Let's get it.
left turn. We glad. This departure gonna need security. Cause don't talk. You said this departure gonna need security. Cause I pop corns like Nitty Pops. OG with the ball head that shot the young boys going left. Gilly shot, one leg up, swinging the arm. I'm Millie Rock on any block, leg shot. Split your jeans, they gonna turn this from the Diddy to the Nitty Bot. I'm top notch. That's hopscotch. But I got 5 figures for ill will. I got jumped in the box and had to do my numbers, so putting math on the ground, that's hopscotch. I got 5 figures for ill will. I ain't been in Showtime. Stop. I'm scared of blood like Magic did. I ain't been in son of niggas. Giving life to this culture. We was a big girl. To up to where you now. Shit, act like a general. One power, let the up calling power. Time. Give up the series, John. Last round. Hey, early, that was 225. Yeah, last round. It's on you, nigga. You was locked up, my nigga. He on you more known for a nigga punching on your roof, perpetrating biz, bad pimping, and niggas lying and gun bumping on the tube, my nigga. You one step away from being another Adi Boom, it's the truth. How you let that nigga punch you on your shit like that? I mean, in front of your bitches, you can't pimp like that. Then wanna go home and be all extra aggressive. She gonna be like, boy, you ain't do him like that. You fuck up. A lot of like the tear button on the scale function. If you ain't get it, that was hot. You gotta thank y'all.
Yeah, that was hot.
Nigga on his top and pushed it way off. I hate dog. I ain't gotta get all up on him for a Glock to drop him. Rum shot from a distance. It's like a waterfall. Caught a hollow. A cool nigga.
Oh my goodness.
And on the pole, every line proper.
Oh my goodness.
When it's serious, timer. Whoever tried me, for sure they smoke. I grab the nose, Aaron the cat. I look like a third base coach. You broke.
Oh,
you can't do nothing for a slut. A name I know you can't stand. 30 up the K-blade and put 23 in the cartoon like Space Jam. I pay fam. I'll be the side.
Let's make this quick.
Y'all give it up for Rum Nitty, y'all. Give it up for
3-0 Rum Nitty. 3-0 Rum Nitty. 3-0 Rum Nitty. I don't know why you thought Serious really was gonna beat him. The CORTEZ and the official, okay, alright. But Serious beating Rum, I didn't see that at all. It don't matter what you've been through, what kind of tournaments you won before, it don't matter. Whatever they compared his was, not the one that they compared to T-Top. But I just didn't see that being Nitty. Nitty always elevates each round. Each round. If he has a dry spot, he's gonna come right back. It's leading to something most of the time if you think it's a dry spot. Nitty is gonna be a power for everybody. He ended every round strong. The first round, Serious was cooking. The first round was Serious' best round to me. That was my favorite best round. I said every bar, when he said he had every bar with the RUM'S up something, you trying to give us open proof, that was fire. He was cooking. He was doing good now. He was doing his thing, shall I say. Rum started off how Rum started off first, you know what I mean, how we all expected. They just got stronger, and stronger, and it ended off real crazy. It was a good first. I could give Serious the first, but that's about it. But I'm not gonna give Serious the first. Serious second was started off low, went up, came back down, went back up about to the same high that it got to about. He had that Phoenix dog rise in the ashes, that was fire. You get left foot Rum, like the sweep, you get left foot Rum, something like that. He was, the second was alright, it was okay. And then Rum third, Rum second is crazy. He just got better. Serious third was dope. I like Serious third. That Serious third was a really good round. I think it was good. Serious first was really good too though. Y'all don't forget that. Serious third was dope, but it picked up later than I consider Serious first. It picked up a little bit later, like in a bad way. The opportune, now he had an opportune. Let me see something with Nitty. He said, how would we be left with Nitty? And let's see the difference with an opportune, that's fire. Opportunity, that was hard as hell in that third. That was fire. That was my favorite lines this battle. That was a hard line. And then when he won with his third, he had the Palomala line. He had a line before that was crazy. It made me forget, so I wrote down Palomala. But one, then he just got into every line. He EFB the third. His third was EFB-ible. So EFB was the third. Number one, the first round I might get it serious, but I'm not again. So run through. Let's see what he had. I think that's a shot.
The weight, the bars, the performance, even had angles thrown up in there.
Did he start breaking? Did Sirius start breaking stuff?
Listen, man, I don't know who you felt won the battle, but whoever you felt won the battle, after all this is said and done, you can go to the URLTV.tv app to judge the battles from yourself. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you become a member on the URLTV.tv app.
You just heard something get broken.
All of the Ultimate Madness streams.
How you gonna leave
tonight? You know what I mean?
A deal and come to a tournament and lose? Ha!
You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They fighting for their lives. There's a lot of bread on the table. So let's get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, why Sirius is mad like that?
It's gonna be crazy. On my right, I got my man Geechee Gotti in the building.
Why he was mad like that?
Another game, girl.
But go ahead, I know you watched it. Yo, why he was mad like that though? But go ahead. It started. Geechee was started.
Riggs, what up? What's good? How you feeling? Good. You good? Alright. So yo, what's up, man? We about to get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all enjoy yourself? Alright. Now let's go make sure y'all do it. Let's get it. Yo, listen.
Alright.
Who called it? Who called it? Any heads. Alright. Riggs got heads. Everything's good.
Alright.
It's heads.
Got it. Who goes it?
We got Geechee Gotti versus Bitch, you ain't getting no money, take your weird ass home.
Geechee lost. Geechee lost. Geechee got 30 in fact. First round was dope. The first round was Geechee's best round to me. He stopped caring. He lost. You can tell he stopped caring by the third. You can tell he stopped caring. Dang, Geechee. Bracket buster again. RIGGZ was going crazy. I ain't gonna hold you. RIGGZ first round was the best. I saw her a different wig. When Geechee said that whole thing was fire. The angle Geechee was taking was fire. With the whole, the stock down, I beat you until the stock come off or fall down. Bullets on Zoom too. Like that was fire. The first round was fire. RIGGZ in the first, just a little bit better. And I couldn't even catch everything. RIGGZ first was crazy. He had that cookie vibes. How you bring this bitch into the empire? He got these cookie vibes. Like the water break is not a choke. A water break is not a choke. Especially not for how RIGGZ did it and for RIGGZ himself. He did not choke. Water is serious. That is a conversation that me and Gracie talk about. The water break is not a choke. Not a choke. I don't know if anybody gonna say that, but it ain't a choke. The man can get water. You don't have to wait for a reaction to get water. He can get water whenever he want to. There's just a lot of people are scared to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's scared to break that process, especially when a lot of people are waiting for what you call. You feel like your material down enough, you're gonna be waiting for a reaction to go get quench your thirst. That's not right. Make sure you be back at 100 in order to get a reaction. You're gonna try to get a reaction at 40. No, it ain't gonna work like that. Then you're gonna want to drink your water in between the rounds, go through the same thing in between. The next round. Get that down. Like that, the breathing and all that stuff ain't down. That's all right. Because look, you still got you need to have water. So I appreciate that. People can take that for for something else. I wasn't like that. So the bullets with no name. I like what RIGGZ did that. That was fire. Now you can dump the text with like mom, kid, daughter, all them. That was fire. That was fire. You're doing too much. You get carried away. When Geechee had said that. You're doing too much, you get carried in, getting carried away. That was fire. But RIGGZ beat him, man. RIGGZ beat him. I'm gonna let this charge up. I'm gonna put it right back in there. But dang, bracket buster, man. I thought I learned. I really thought I learned. I can't wait. I'm gonna tell y'all who I think who's at the top right now for the tournament. Oh man, who did the best so far? But man, this is ridiculous, Now get in the comments. Let us know what you think we should talk about with this, because we need to talk about more about this. Which battle y'all want to talk about? Whatever topic. Let us know how you feel. We're gonna talk about it. Please do that. That's really appreciated. Because oh man, I don't think we're gonna do bar recaps for this whole tournament. I wanted to try this judge thing out. But man, I gotta get the judge's respect even more. This is why I'm doing it. I want to see how I can do it, because I know I did it for the first 2 tournaments on my own. And I did fairly decent. I fairly decent with the bars and picking up and the recaps and stuff like that. I had the same thing though. Like I'm going through the same thing where I just had the wrong people. And but yeah, that's just crazy. This tournament is dope. It's dope. It's just. The times do feel weird too. Different cadences starting to feel weird, especially with all these elite guys. When it was the other crew, it's different because a lot of them wasn't getting reactions or maybe what I don't know. It's just so different. It's just different. It's all around different. It's just different when it comes to reactions and vocal tones and just not even the tone, just the cadence of it, just all that stuff. When it comes to the faster paced tournament, like we don't want to shows is different. Because you don't want to, you're not looking for a choke. You're really listening for the bars. You're listening to see how far and how hard the bar can be. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Like I always say, so that first choke or stumble comes, you can't help but look for the weak one. That's right. And try your best to piece back where you left off at, and then your whole thing is broken up. So that's the thing too. So yeah, I'm about to turn it up, see where it's at.
It doesn't matter the reason, even if your throat was dry. It doesn't matter the reason. So. I will say one thing that
doesn't matter the reason
is when somebody does choke or has a major stroke.
Oh my God!
Take away their full fluidity.
He ain't choked. But I don't know what they talk about. I don't like listening to this. But they talk about that war. I knew I talked about it for a reason. I'm not recording him no more. I gotta stop it. What? Yo.
That was a good battle.
Yo.
That was a good battle. You know what I'm saying?
JAKKBOY and T-Top.
Fellas, how y'all feel? Yeah. 90 seconds. Over that 100,000.
JAKKBOY and T-Top was really good. JAKKBOY 2-1. JAKKBOY first was dope. Yo, I was so hyped. This is the first battle where actually I got up and actually I feel like I did because I'm getting more looser and it's just getting later. Oh man, this battle was dope. Yo, Jack was crazy in that first. But hold up, they get that last battle to GG. I thought RIGGZ won that. We gotta talk about that. Not right now though. But JAKKBOY, man, JAKKBOY 2-1. I feel like top first was crazy. Top first was his best round. Still, that third was dope, but top first was his best round. JAKKBOY's second was crazy. And then his third got even crazier. I feel like JAKKBOY always been like, since I heard of him, was like the best one out of the Goonies. Him and maybe I'll give Ryder. I like Ryder. Now I say not the best one. I like him. But when it comes to preparation, like he was the top notch in that end too. And it shows like the way it just flows and he want to get it out. It was fire. JAKKBOY was fire. That's what's up. Bracket Buster again. Whenever I'm saying this, it ain't necessarily for me. Especially now that Geechee won that last one. That's part of my bracket. But I had JAKKBOY one of them on my mom bracket. You feel me? But yeah, let's get some bars. Yo, JAKKBOY when he was like this. He was rapping like this, and he was about to get into that, whatever that end of that third one. I'm moving the camera closer to me. That was fire when Jack did that. He was about to, he's like, top! Jack, they had to stop that, man. I like when he got to stop him. Dope. Fire. Jack is first with the rum and Jack, that was fire. The hat setup, I feel like him and Lady Vixen, caution. Well, I'm wildin'. Lady Flame always got like a hat, but that was fire. That was so fire. 30 in your life off, yo, that was fire. All that was fire. 30 in your wifey, that and it was just dropping deep. All that was fire. This cell to be televised, then cell to be something. That was his first was crazy. It just got better and better. Top started off at 70% and just went higher in the first though. His first was crazy. The No More Coming on and off. Some song I forgot. The No More Coming or something like that had an M-word through your ish in the crowd and you disappeared with it. That was fire. Playing Jacks. Oh man. From where to smack. Oh, I went from weed to smack to giving weed deals. Like that was fire. That he stumbled a little bit in the first though. He did stumble a little bit. But top first was fire. Jack's second, he started high. He did the right thing by coming right in, cutting top off. Because top momentum when that first was crazy. Because he was going crazy. He came right in. Did your dog, me, walking dog in. Did it on purpose, line was fire. All because they lied. That whole setup was fire. They going through hell to get out. You said the inside of you, the bitch inside of you is going through hell to come out. All that was fire. Jack had like one of the best rounds tonight. Top second started off high and then kind of mediumed out. He had that queens and queen for Jack. We just did queens versus kings. There was no place for Jack. He did it. It was dope. Fire. JAKKBOY in his third. Jack be on a different like then you get in the something that was fire. You get in the swamp. If Japanese is different, you get in the swamp. That was dope. Something like that. Gas on the bed and all your beds getting closed. All your cats getting closed. That was fire. Jack was prepared. It showed. Not saying Top wasn't, but he was. I like the tap on the neck thing that Top was talking about. If he made it seem like he got a Tech-9 tattoo after the man died. Like maybe he did, but he made it seem like he got it after he knew or what we heard about what he did. He made it seem like that. Like I know Jack would have got his tattoo if he heard about it or knew that. So that probably was all before him. But I didn't even know that tattoo angle was okay, and it kind of hit because it was just funny and it was like it's like that. The way he put it, like. Nobody not getting no tattoo on no pedophile. They well known that they pedophile. Nobody not doing that. But Jack 2-1. Let's see where they at. Let's get into this.
So all this, I don't know how anything
I'm gonna let y'all
has
go.
so much energy, but I love it. And I think
I was all over the place.
To be that animated. T-Top has one of the best.
Yep. I knew it.
And last round. Casey is on you.
Oh, I walked away. She still got a round to go? It don't even matter.
Myself.
Let me just go ahead.
Because wasn't nobody going to take credit for this.
She going right now? I missed it. I'm going to catch hers on the app. I had to walk away from that shit. Like, I'm walking away now. Alright, pardon me, Casey. Ooh, it sounds like she just told him to shut up because he's still talking. Yeah, that's right, Casey. Alright, look. This is how we gonna do this. He choked and slipped early in that. Twerk, what were you doing? What was that? It's crazy because I picked Casey for that exact reason. You can't be trusted. You can't even trust yourself. In the first round, the face-off yesterday, you was in there playing around, talking about something. I got a few more hours. There's a few more. It ain't right now. It's a saying shit like that is real. Like, that's real. Doing some bullshit. That's some jokey shit right there. That's lame shit. Waste of time shit. Casey keeps going through that. She keeps having motherfuckers come and not bring they all. That's crazy, yo. I ain't even hearing the battle because of that. You talking, saying sorry, everything. The one line you had, I don't like your ass for that, blah, 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 that was it. Then you slipped. And I'm like, okay, he slipped early in the first, and then choked. Then he had to talk about the hyperventilation. All right, you copy that? I don't know. But I know somebody would think that was what I would do. I never mentioned that. And I really do hyperventilate. My palpation is crazy, and it started really like the past year. Cause that series would have left. Well, look, it would have looked. Whatever you did looked crazy. You looked crazy, yo. You looked crazy. You looked crazy. I just heard her say you don't get no more, nigga, fuck you. You don't get no more from me either, nigga, fuck you. You want some bullshit. I was gonna say the other line like, well, but no, fuck you, nigga. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. And I had a feeling I'm done. I hope people brackets is fucked up because of you. Nah. I was pissed. That would have been a good reaction, but I'm up to pee. I'm glad my battery couldn't take it. That was ridiculous. I had to. Ridiculous. You sitting there playing in the face off like it's a jokey joke. Everybody else sitting there talking all this twerk, amazingness. You ain't nothing. You don't get nothing else, man. I'm done. So that's it, garbage. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this, end this off here. CORTEZ versus JAKK. That's gonna be crazy. CORTEZ had one of the best rounds tonight. JAKK had one of the best rounds tonight. Prep had one of the best rounds tonight. And RUM had a really good round too. I don't know, man. I feel like CORTEZ, whatever, it was one of the rounds that CORTEZ had that was just crazy. But CORTEZ and JAKK is going to be a battle of the week next week. CORTEZ and JAKK definitely be battle of the week next week for sure. Definitely going to be. That's going to be a crazy battle. George versus RUM rematch. RUM, I got that. I got RUM with that one. I got the what's the not taking George again? I don't know. That was super light. I could do it if I put my mind to it. If I tried to. Swamp versus RIGGZ. I saw that coming. Even though I had RIGGZ winning. But I saw Swamp versus RIGGZ coming, and I had RIGGZ winning on my bracket, but tonight I had RIGGZ winning. RIGGZ beat RIGGZ, but yeah, Prep versus Casey. That's gonna be a good battle, but I might have to go with Prep. With that one. Prep was really wild. Like I said, Sway was dope. He just got a little bit better. I'm out of here though. Let's get with the co-host. Y'all going at RIGGZ. At GRIGGZ baby, get him. Y'all see the name in other videos. GRVZY. Just at BVBY. I'm trying to think of it right now, just so you can add him and tell him bring his belongings over here. He should be in this. This was the idea, and then get fully fleshed out about battling my camera time. But I wanted to be the judge, and I think I did pretty good. I did good. I had CORTEZ 3-0. I had JAKK 2-1, second and third. I had RIGGZ 3-0. I explained it. I had Nitty 2-1, second. Nitty 2-1, I forgot. Yeah, second and third. I had Swap and Jerry. I had Jerry 3-0. No, I had Swamp. No, I'm bugging. My bad. I had 3-0 Swamp. Just a little bit better each one. I had 3-0 Swamp. My bad. Prep and Swave. I had 3-0 for that one. Prep just a little bit better, like I said. Drugs and Yoshi. I had 2-1 Yoshi. I'm saying again, 2-1 Yoshi. But they couldn't let her pass. They couldn't let her keep going. They could not let her keep going. That's exactly what happened. I don't know why you brought that up. Why would you even start something like that to keep people talking about you? That was dumb. That was dumb. Now you got that for the rest of your battle career if you get booked again. That was dumb. And the sex shit was ass. Nobody wanted to keep hearing about that, and that's all you had, and it was ass. Your intensity and your energy really kept us there with that. All that shit was ass. Ass. So, that's it. Choke. Be like, I'm sorry. Fuck you, nigga. You get no more.